There's one subject with undoubtedly the most misunderstanding of all in every possible direction. Some people call it abstract symbols that obscure obvious truths or mean nothing at all. Other people call it the proof of the existence or non existence of God. Still more, just as the subject of their nightmares or of dreams that they didn't pursue because they were told it's not for girls. Yes, it's physics. Now, why would you want to study physics? Well, it might be better to start with why you might not want to study physics. First, it can be hard to see why it's relevant. Even if you want to be an engineer, you don't necessarily have to go deep into theoretical physics. And for the rest of us, it definitely isn't as directly life saving as, say, medicine or chemistry. But put aside all of that, and at the end, I would suggest it's because physics needs a lot of math. There's no avoiding that the further along you go, you'll need algebra, then calculus, linear algebra, differential equations, differential geometry, group theory, and more. So I would suggest that if you aren't sure about physics, if you would like to learn to approach this prickly, misunderstood thing and get to know it a bit better before making your judgment, first try to put aside the mathematics. YouTube has plenty to help you with that. Physics is probably the most popularized field of science precisely because it seems to predict and encompass life, the universe, and everything. Here is a list of channels to help you in the description too. Also, you can go to your local science museum or pick up science magazines. Don't worry, old-fashioned things can be cool as well. But eventually, you come to the physics you need to do in high school. You need to pass exams, etc. You might not have a great teacher, it seems to be a trend amongst physics teachers. Even then, try to understand the scope and power of the experiments that you do. See that you can measure distance stretched by a spring with a simple ruler and find the fundamental constant of the universe's gravity. Also learn about the history of physics because some of the most miraculous stories about science come from physics. Whether it's the explosion of ideas in the 20th century, including Albert Einstein's miracle year of 1905, or the mysterious interpretations of quantum mechanics, which some people very aptly call metaphysics. With that, I hope you can come to appreciate the why of physics a little better, to see that it might be right for you. To show you some more of the details, there's a video on why quantum physics coming up, so look out for that coming your way.